I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all, I'll give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 How we live.
Welcome everyone to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Warriors. To start out. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James, and it's Shumpert in the 3 spot.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Curry attacking. Back to Green. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Shumpert. Look at that. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Now here's Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league, and you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. And, you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
And it's sent back by Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Irving against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And another miss by Cleveland.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
Irving drives in. They double-team Love. And it's sent back by Bogut. There's the feed to Barnes. Outside, Green. And Curry has it in the corner. And stolen by LeBron. On up the court. Here's Irving. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. There's the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the shot is good. Irving's got 5 now.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Green dishes to Curry. Kicks to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. The shot is off. Good D from Love.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Green. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Good.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Now here's James. Passes it to Irving. Dishes to Love. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism, but a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Thompson outside. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's James. Oh, he misses the dunk. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's off from 3-point range. Irving kicks to Smith. Fires, high post. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Barnes passes to Green. There's the dish to Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Dellavedova kicks to Smith. Golden State moving the ball around. Bogut drives in. Outside for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Barnes.
and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. I remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBucket.
He's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. Jones checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. Jones with the screen on Curry. Irving drives in. Here's Jefferson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
It's stolen by Jones. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Williams dishes to Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And Green gets it to go. He's got 6.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
There's the screen. Jefferson kicks to Williams. Pass to Thompson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And that one's good, Irving.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Jefferson. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Jones with the stuff.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Spates comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. No good from Irving. And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
The Warriors trailing. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Barbosa's got his first 2 points.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Jefferson. LeBron comes in for Jones. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Irving. To the middle. Now here is Varejau.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Spates kicks to Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
I realize this. I realize.
Put your hands together. Welcome back. Everyone, we're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Maurice Spates out there with Iguodala. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Livingston in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And again, LeBron missing. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute... Whoa!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
He kicks it to Ezeli.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
They get a hand on it. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Smith with the ball.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And the foul on Mo Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Livingston's got 4 this quarter.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Pick by Varejao. LeBron passes to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Azili. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Varejao. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the jam by J.R. Smith. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith.
I'll tell you what, a ton of their offense coming in transition. And if you've got the legs for it, I think that's the best way to play the game.
I agree. Put pressure on the defense. Get the ball up the floor. You can always pull it out and run your half-court sets.
No good from Spates.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
LeBron dishes to Williams. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Azili. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barnes. The screen from Thompson. Williams with a clean look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now, around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
And Williams, here we go. And it's Thompson with the jam. Warriors trail by 12. And Thompson kicks to Green. Right side Curry. Back to Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Iguodala. LeBron is doubled. Here's Mozgov.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he was one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about, tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Curry kicks to Barnes. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about great numbers for Green. He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Curry's shot is off. Smith, the pass to Shumpert. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball. Warriors call time.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Andrew Bogut is checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trailed by 11. Curry dishes to Bogut. The shot no good. Good D by Love.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
On its way from Curry for two. The putback is no good. Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age. 3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
It's stolen by Bogut. And there's the pass to Green. Barnes passes to Bogut. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shumpert gets a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. And Irving comes to help. Curry attacking. Back to Green. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got 12 now in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And a wide open look for Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And it's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving's got the ball.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
The shot by Spates. Nobody around. Buries the 20-footer. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Outside, Jones. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Iguodala dishes to Azili. No good. Great D that time from Love. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Iguodala kicks to Barbosa. It's stolen by Jones. Ahead, and finished off by Shumpert.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Iguodala.
Cavaliers foul. James Jones.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Irving kicks to Love. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both free throws good from Love.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
We've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 17. It's Jones on the wing. Back to Irving. Good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the D.
Spates kicks to Barbosa. Up in time. And no good trying to get that one. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Cavaliers on top, up 19. It's the NBA on. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 18 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in the small forward. Warriors trailed by 18. It's Curry with the drive. Thompson against Smith. It's Curry outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Here's Thompson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You just gotta love that determination.
James misses.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Barnes passes to Bogut. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert, no good.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Here's Smith and the powerful one-handed slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
LeBron dishes to Shumpert.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Tristan Thompson comes in for James. Jones checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Warriors trailed by 19. Curry with it. He's got 17. Bogut kicks to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got his second basket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Picked by Varejao. Cleveland moving it around. A clear look for Williams. And the wing jumper offline. To the left side wing. The shot by Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 19 points for Steph Curry. Varejao setting the pick for Williams. Feeds to Varejao. And Thompson throws it down.
Assist from.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
On up the court. Got a piece of it. He dishes it to Varejao. From deep, Williams. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Varejao. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Jones kicks to Varejao. 6 to shoot. No luck. Nice D from Bogut.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
And it's Green with the jam.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Here's Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova, the pass to Jones. Lets it go. The Warriors pull it in.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Here's Dellavedova. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Curry throws it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
3-on-3. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Curry. 9 points for Barnes.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Williams dishes to Thompson. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Varejao. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. LeBron's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Iman Shumpert is coming for James Jones. J.R. Smith's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Irving subbed in for Williams. Spates kicks to Barbosa. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Well, Greg, you're talking about Varejao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body.
That's a
I
good
don't know
point,
if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. Livingston passes to Spates. And that one's good. Spates has got 7.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Out to the right wing, and Rush kicks to Livingston. Has to Rush. Barbosa for 3. They get it back. Now the feed to Rush. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. On the wing, Shumpert. Outside, Irving. From deep 3-point range.
3 points.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kicks to Azili. And stolen by Love. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Count that one. 16 points for Smith. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. Livingston passes to Barbosa. He feeds it to Spates. Back to Barbosa. To halt the run. That's good. Barbosa's got 10 points in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Spates. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Spates has got 4 this quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. 15 points for LeBron.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Barbosa dishes to Rush. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Ezeli. And stolen by Irving. From deep. And it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors trail by 15.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Smith drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Barbosa passes to Spates. Dishes it to Ezeli. Rush from outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. James outside. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Warriors trail by 15. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. Thompson with the bucket.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
At the elbow, Jones. Now the dish to Dellavedova. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Finishes the break with a slam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Thompson, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now Cleveland moving it up. And Cunningham with the slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. How about Steph Curry in this one? 22 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Jones, no luck. Warriors trailed by 13. Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And he can't hit the second. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And Williams, here we go. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Jones. Good D by Thompson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Got that one up quick. And that's now 11 points for Mo Williams.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The drive by Thompson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off the...
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Barnes. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. He can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Curry attacking. Bogut high post. Back to Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Dellavedova from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Curry. Thompson in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Picked by Varejau. And Thompson kicks to Varejau. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Iguodala. Irving drives in, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And an open path to the hoop there. easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
The pass to Ezeli. Iguodala right side. For three, Barbosa. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
On the wing, James. Out to Smith. Here's Shumpert. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Warriors trail by 11. It's Iguodala with the drive. Livingston dishes to Spates. Can't get it to fall.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Shumpert. He's got 11 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today. And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Here's Bogut. And the layup falls.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Bogut against Love. And it's sent back by Bogut. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Harrison Barnes.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Clock is at 3. James. And they'll keep possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Warriors trail by 11. Curry passes to Green. His three-pointers off the mark. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Curry attacking. Feeds it to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 22 points for Draymond Green. Here's Irving. Smith kicks to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Love. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
For 3, Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose. Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
James dishes to Irving. Shumpert passes to LeBron. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Irving from long range. Can't get it to go. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Curry with the steal.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Shumpert. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And the Warriors tack on two more.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's Irving. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Jacks up a 3. Love, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Thompson misses. The Cavaliers leading by 10. LeBron dishes to Smith. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 26 points for Smith.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Cleveland.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Kyrie Irving. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Inside, it's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Up the floor, and the dunk by Love.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Irving passes to Love. Back to Irving. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Up and in on the layup.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.